Welcome in, everybody. We got Miami at Oregon, number one at number two. Revamp TV, Jimmy Two Blunts, Slobber Knocker.
Thanks.
Alongside me is 49er George.
Thanks, Lou. Appreciate that, man. Had mic fucking issues like a goddamn new streamer. You sounded so official doing that. Play. Yo, you gonna stick with the play-by-play? Go for it.
No.
No? All right, I got you. This is a big one, Lou. 1 versus 2. Both of the teams in the pregame were 99 offense, 99 defense, 99 overall. Both of these squads are absolutely stacked at every position in every room. And we're going to start with the kickoff here being, unreturnable because special teams is stacked as well. And these two guys love to get down and dirty, and they love to play a close one every time. Most of these games come down to a field goal, whoever has the ball last. Oregon's got it first, and with a single back, they're going to hand it off. No to Patton. It's a fake. Mariota breaks a tackle, and he's got 7 yards.
Yeah, nice run in there. Good vision by Mariota. Don't know really what to expect from either of these teams. They both run the ball very well. They pass very well, and they're solid on defense. So it might be a lot of feeling each other out before we figure out what works.
These big games sometimes, make the guys a little bit more conservative. We'll see if that it plays into this at all. Drive the car without scratching it up. Mariota, halfback screen pass, 2 Miami defenders floating there on the outside, plus the 2 guys in the trail out of the backfield. All converge on Patton on his first reception. It's going to be a loss of 5, taking it back to 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of room to move there with some blockers. But hurricane blows from all directions, apparently. Great pursuit.
Yeah, usually like to see a couple blockers out there in front of the guys that are pursuing, and I won't look like it was jumped on from the get-go. You got trips to the right, single back, goes into pattern as well. Patrick Herbert, 14-yard reception, toe tapping his feet inside the sideline. First down yardage, new set of downs for the Ducks.
Really nice throw along the sideline on the corner route.
Yeah.
This game already has a big back and forth feel to it.
There was 3 wideouts on that side and multiple defenders, and Mariota able to read that defense, look for his guy, put it right where it needed to be. Great timing, anticipation, accuracy. Single back here. Actually, you got the fullback checked in. I think that's post. Hand off to Patton for a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Smoke.
Yeah, Smoke getting in there on a lot of the plays in the interior.
Tragic.
Beautiful sunny day at Autzen.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ducks going with all black here. Patton with the handoff on the outside carry. Makes a move on number 49. 49 not able to bring him down before the first down marker. If Patton's going to move the sticks here with the first down run.
Yeah, it's well blocked up front. Good little wiggle. Allows him to get the DB to fall backward, or the ball carrier to fall forward on that carry.
So we just passed midfield now. Ball to 47. Oregon methodically moving the ball. Tight end, fullback check in. It's going to be a handoff to the wide receiver side. And Patton's going to reach the outside, but only get one. Not able to turn up and get any more than that. 3 carries for 12 yards so far.
Linebacker did a nice job knifing in there, taking on the ball carrier.
And that's the name of Miami's game, right? Pursuit to the ball, rally to the football.
Yeah, there's a lot of speed on this defense. A lot of very talented players.
Yeah, at every level. They're led by a 99 overall defensive tackle, but also have linebackers that can fly around. And of course, their DBs can cover. There's 3 guys in that DB room that are just absolute studs. But everybody's quality depth on both squads. Mariota with the counter route, handoff to Patton. And he's going to get a gain of 1 right there. So now with those back-to-back plays, Lou, we're staring at a 3rd and long.
Yeah, maybe the longest third down Oregon's seen here on this drive.
I think the last was 3rd and 7. I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
We might be in field goal range. Could be too long for one, though. So I think you get a few more yards out of this, or a first down, of course. Mariota's right there in the right slot in this 5-wide set. Butterfield checks in at QB, surveys the field, hits the corner route to 7 McGee. Had 2 guys on him, but that dot flies right past both of their face masks. And Jay Butterfield steps in and delivers a 22-yard first down strike to 7 McGee.
It's a great job. Great to see Butterfield be able to come off the bench and throw a strike in a clutch situation like that, 3rd and 9.
And now we're definitely in field goal range, although we're sniffing the red zone. So if they continue to keep a balanced attack here, the Ducks really in a good position. But with the field getting condensed right here, we'll see how that plays out. Mariota breaking out of the pocket, finds Yates. The monster wide receiver is going to carry 2 Hurricanes into the end zone. Aaron Yates, sophomore, big body, crossed all the way over from the left side of the field to the right, and then right before he hit the sidelines, turned up the sidelines, made sure he paid it off. The Ducks' opening possession, by getting in. Now they're up with 7.
Yeah, that was a fantastic effort by the receiver. A lot of guys are happy just running out of bounds there at the 5-yard line and fighting for extra yards, getting the touchdown. That's huge for the offense.
Defensively, Miami, insult to injury here. He hate me. Miami Hurricane defender going to go down for a quarter, it looks like, with bruised ribs. It was interesting to see on that play if Mariota had got out of the pocket because he wasn't comfortable in the pocket or because it was by play design. But whatever he did, it extended the play, I guess, enough to find Yates, who was crossing over. Interesting part of that, though, is that Chief doing dabs usually has a lot to say, or it's actually DarkSpecta has a lot to do with the pass rush for Miami, and we didn't call his name there on that possession. So the O-line doing a good job up there on the right side against him.
To look out for.
Oh, and Ja'Cory Brown is going to be sacked for a 10-yard loss. Looks like Justin Jacobs and others were in on that one. Oh, Mr. Broadus. Snoop himself. He's going to bring it to 2nd and 20 here.
Yeah, pressure right out the gate as flock of Ducks bring down Ja'Cory Brown.
Before he was able to set up the halfback screen pass. Ja'Cory Brown filling the shoes for Van Dyke. Van Dyke on the Heisman watch list every single season. Broke all kinds of records. Moved on, graduated. Probably playing in the NFL right now. Ja'Cory Brown has big shoes to fill here. Along with the man who just left the backfield out on the left flank. Brown from the pocket finds a wide open halfback running a streak route unguarded, and he is going to fly into the end zone for an 85-yard TD reception. Had to figure out what that man's name was. That's Dwayne Cotta.
Huge answer. 2nd and 20, take a shot. Able to get behind the entire defense. Just uses that speed.
The Ducks' defensive backfield has to go back to the Surface tablets to figure out where the breakdown in coverage was right there, because their coverage skills are elite. However, he was absolutely open. Just torched the defense, had 5 steps. That man does have electric speed. He's filling the shoes of Donald Chaney. And Donald Chaney was all-world back. However, three down monster, but this new kid, Dwayne Carter, definitely matches his speed. Maybe even bests him a little bit in that foot electricity.
Yeah, Oregon will take over at the 25. And I said it the first time, it's felt back and forth right from the beginning.
Yeah, Oregon taking their time and Miami doing it quick. More than half of the first quarter gone. Single back shotgun set here. Mariota goes over the top, and he's going to deliver a good ball trying to go to Yates, but he hate me. I thought he was going to miss a quarter. He returned sooner than that. There to deflect the ball. What'd you see on that coverage in that play?
Yeah, it's just good coverage by He Hate Me. Mariota wanted to take a shot. See if the big man can go up and get it. Probably a fine time to do that.
Great athleticism.
Now they probably have to go back to work with the run game or the short pass game or whatever they've been doing that's worked.
Single back shotgun. Halfback off tackle. Going to be brought down after a 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, with a defense like this Miami defense, I mean, I guess the same could be said against the Oregon defense, but you want to stay ahead of the chains. And 3rd and 6 is manageable. You don't really want as many of those 3rd and 9s like we saw.
Marcus Mariota Jr. there with a new set of downs. Jay Butterfield with his second pass.
Yeah, Mr. 3rd down specialist, Jay Butterfield.
He's been in the system now. I think this is his 3rd year. Definitely the most experienced quarterback on the field, although Mariota might be the most talented, as he could play at least 2 positions very well. Mariota back behind center. Shotgun snap. Keeps it. A fake to Patton. Gets the defense moving that direction a little bit. Mariota's able to pick up 6.
Yeah, nice positive gain. I like the idea of using the 2 quarterbacks the way Oregon has, especially if you can have them both cooking, as they say.
Same formation. Mariota makes an adjustment. Counter run. Patton breaks a tackle. The corner has a step back. He's going to reach the 30-yard line. That's going to be an 18-yard pickup right there. Maybe the best on the day.
Yeah, good job to get around the corner, following his blockers, getting off a couple of hand tackles.
Fake handoff to Patton. Mariota out of the pocket. And that's where he's going to be stopped and sacked, dropped by Cameron Kitchens, who came off of the corner. Dropped him for a loss.
Yeah, ran out of time on that one. Might have had a man short, but we've mentioned the speed of this Hurricane defense.
9-yard loss. Going to bring us to 2nd and 19 for what could be the last play of the quarter. Seven McGee in motion from the slot. Mariota barely gets off that halfback screen. Patton able to elude a couple guys incredibly. He picks up about 5 yards back, but it's going to be 3rd and very long, 14. Sure enough, the first quarter is complete. Got a 7-7 matchup. Number 1 team in the nation versus number 2. Non-conference, but for all the bragging rights. Miami unbeaten in, 2-3 seasons? 2 seasons at least?
It's been a minute.
I know their home winning streak's at 20 or 21 now, but this being a road game, I think maybe it's not that quite that many victories in a row. Shotgun single back here from the left hash. Mariota gets the snap, drops back 7. Tough, tight window. Cameron Kitchens there. Lay a big hit, and that's going to be incomplete. 4th and 14 from the 35. Within the range of the kicker, and they're going to walk that unit out there. At this distance, it'll be a 52-yard attempt. 4-mile-an-hour wind. Right on the kicker's back. Here's the hold, snap, hold. And the kicker hits the upright. I think it hit the upright. I'm not sure. We saw a doinker in the last broadcast, and this one might have hit just net. No good.
Yeah, we certainly did see that. Tough break for the Ducks. We're gonna
Had plenty of leg. I think he just maybe pushed it just a little bit. Offset eye here. Fullback on the wide receiver side. And he's going to pick up his block. Dwayne Carter Jr. with a 10-yard rush. Doesn't quite get the first down, so it's going to be 2nd and inches.
Yeah, great speed to the outside. Really a dangerous player. We saw him on the long reception early.
Interesting how Miami sets that up. A lot of times they'll go behind the tight end on the strong side. And right there, they motion the fullback over to the wide receiver side. And ran behind them and confidently got the job done. Picked up nearly all 10 yards. And after the missed field goal, they're already near the 50-yard line. .637 left in this one. So we'll start at the right hash and come out in 3 wides. Not Pimpchino with his hand in the ground there at tight end. Ja'Cory Brown throwing a halfback screen. And he's going to be in some space. Dwayne Carter Jr. makes a couple guys miss. But the Ducks arrive in numbers and hold them to just 7. Still a first down play, and we crossed. Actually, we're right at the 48 now.
Yeah, we're just across midfield.
Halfback screen. Staple this Miami offense. Ja'Cory Brown starting to get settled in with these short passes. Let's see if they go over the top again like they did earlier. Got the ultimate speed weapon right there in Gucci LaFleur on the right slot. Curry is going to keep it, pulling it out of the chest of Dwayne Carter. He's going to be tackled out of bounds, but that's 18 yards down the field. Great rush for that young man. Takes it to the 30.
Yeah, you see just how dangerous he is right there. He's able to sneak loose on the left side.
That was an element of the game that they did not have with their previous quarterback. Athleticism of Ja'Cory Brown.
Makes this already dangerous offense terrifying.
Shotgun split back here. It might be Thaddeus Franklin there, number 22, to the left hip of Chikuri. Slot wideout has gone forward and back. Chikuri going to keep it. Looked like it could have had a pitch option to Thaddeus. Chikuri never wanted to let it go, not trusting the pitch to be safe with ball security. So he's going to wind up taking a 10-yard loss, back all the way up at the 40-yard line. Ducks really rallied there, Lou.
Great job by Von Moody to get in there and disrupt that play. He dove maybe a little early, but the pursuit from the rest of the Ducks was right there.
Three by one look here. Tight end on the right side. 2 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Chikuri drops back 3 over the middle. Deep post route. That's the halfback. That's the tight end, not Pimp Chino. Formerly known as Arroyo. And that man filling the shoes nicely. Brings it to 1st and goal to 10.
Yeah. Great play. Nice throw. Got it there quick. Safety was flying over. Unable to get there in time. I think it was Crooks.
Great pass by Chikuri. Dwayne Carter with the counter run. Going to the field side. Only gets 2 out of it. Ducks rally and make the tackle. Should be 2nd and goal at the 7.
Yeah, Ducks defense digging in here in the red zone, trying to limit any damage. Tall order against these Hurricanes.
Four wides. Out of shotgun. Handoff to Thaddeus Franklin Jr. And that's a 7-yard TD run right between the center and guard.
Good job. Powerful runner. Gets his first carry. Makes good use of it.
So Miami taking advantage of the Oregon Ducks missing a field goal, starting with a short field. So as of right now, Oregon down a scoring possession right now. But with 4 minutes left on the clock and 3 timeouts, they'll have plenty of time to even the score before halftime.
Yeah, way too early to panic here.
We actually have a return here. That's going to go past the 25. Good return there by Chris Williams, 35-yard return. Looked like he almost could have had more, but it's going to be starting out at the 26.
Yeah, they're able to, you might be able to make some good cuts. This Miami unit as a whole is very fast, though. So there's probably a few guys, I would imagine, on that kick coverage unit that can run with anyone.
Starting level talent on a lot of other squads for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Patton gets some work here with a in between the tackles run. And he's going to pick up 7.
Yeah, good job to duck his head and get behind his lineman. And I kind of lost where he was. He kind of juked back and forth, maybe in that hole.
Yeah, the juke was looking for more. So he has the speed and explosiveness to get to the second level quickly. And then with his agility, look for him to make some runs, some of these runs extended for longer runs if he could get past one of these second or third level defenders. almost a whole new running back room for the Ducks. I mean, Patton is a returning player, but he never saw the field this much when Lemon Pepper was around. He gets back-to-back carries just the way Lemon Pepper used to, and that's a 5-yard carry for a first down.
Mm-hmm.
Being a featured back on the Ducks is definitely a position of noteworthy, and being noteworthy because they just get so much work, not just in the running game, but also in the passing game. Now they have a lot of young talent right there. The back end of that running back room. But today's day is Patton's. Post checks in as fullback right behind the right tackle. Mariota with 3 wides. Makes an adjustment on the left side. Patton with the carry. Follows all the blocking beautifully and doesn't get any contact until he's 12 yards down the field. Another first down. He's warming up nicely.
Yeah, great vision in there. And again, great job by the Duck offensive line to get to their first assignment and hold the point.
Yeah, I think the
Long enough for Pat to squeeze by.
Ducks might have the most talented offensive line in the NCAA, or at least the NWO. Absolutely stacked. Did a good job on that one. Let's see if they can keep rolling. It's under 3 minutes now. Mariota from shotgun. Hand off to Patton. Going to be brought down. Big number 98 made a nice tackle. Slid off his block. Brought down Patton for 4. Because if Patton slid through that hole, Lou, he would have been at the second or third level immediately.
Yeah, I think that was Jackson on the snag. Time will be a factor here in this second quarter as we get close. We'll see how each of these coaches decide to manage the clock. All the timeouts available.
5 wides here for Butterfield as Mariota slides over to the slot. Seven McGee on a crossing route over the middle. Able to fight for some yardage across the line and pick up 12.
Yeah, I like that little wiggle, maybe head fake right after he caught that. Got the defense to continue their flow, and then he was able to get vertical, get some yards.
Empty set for Butterfield once again. Drops back 7. Delivers a ball over the middle to Graham. Aubrey Graham, a name that we don't hear too often, but a big 26-yard pickup on that play. Brings us inside the 10 with first and goal.
Just what you ordered, right?
They ran the ball all the way into field goal range and then have now started to pass. 2 very effective passes back to back for Herbert. For Butterfield, still has a perfect on the day. Herbert, the tight end, checks in. They look for him, but he's not available, so they throw it to Williams instead. And Chris Williams with a 7-yard TD from Marcus Mariota Jr., who has thrown 2 so far. With the extra point, the Ducks should tie this up. 1:30 left on the clock in the first half.
Yeah, really nice throw on the scoring play. I think we saw that Mariota is 5 of 7 passing. So, and Butterfield probably
4 for 4.
5 for 5 or 4 for 4. So, that
starting running back takes it out 9 yards deep, and he's in open space to the 40. Going to be tackled down right there. Thought he had some more sideline to go with. Took a straight line. Got tackled, got caught. Big return there nonetheless. So 3 timeouts, 1:25 on the clock. Miami's really in a good position here to possibly take the last score in the second half. I'm sorry, in the first half.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but kickoffs in this league in general this year just seem to be extra explosive. I think maybe there's some new returning guys.
Not wrong.
Everybody's got one now.
3-by-1 look. Ja'Curry Brown out of shotgun. Keeps it. Off the read option. 5-yard pickup right there. Clock's going to roll. By the time we get it lined back up, probably be under a minute. Ja'Curry ran that, probably looking for more. Yeah, both coaches sitting on all three. They break the huddle, and they're ready for next play. 2nd and 5. 3-by-1. Ja'Curry Brown out of shotgun. Drops back. Immediate pressure. Interior offensive lineman absolutely sold. Genghis Von Moody with his first stat of the day, and it's a huge one. Great timing on that one. Brings it all the way back to 3rd and 14. Oregon takes a timeout thinking they might get the ball back.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, right? Certainly want to plan for that eventuality, but never a sure thing.
Ja'Curry with a lot of time. Going to find over the middle. A deep dig route by Slim Thug. Slim Thug with a 17-yard reception. His first on the day. 45 ticks left. The clock stops temporarily as they respot the ball at the 46.
Yeah, exciting chess match now.
Duck defenders backing up deep. Clock really rolling low here. Pump fake by Ja'Curry. Goes for it all. Oh, and is that Tony Gray? Tony Gray with the deflection. It hits him in both hands. Could have slammed the door shut on the Hurricanes there. Miami's going to have 21 seconds and 3 timeouts left to play around on the 2nd and 10.
Yeah, perhaps a missed opportunity by Tony Gray on the back end of that, but it looked like Von Moody almost got to the quarterback on the front end, so he probably wants that one back as well.
Those are the ones that sometimes wind up being killers of games. Ja'Curry Brown with the out route. Seen that before. Out route, first down yardage. Clock will stop probably for the whole time that they want to run to the huddle. Sideline play use nicely. Going to be able to go to the huddle and call a new play without losing any time. Ball's up to the 32. Ja'Curry Brown settling in nicely. 5 for 6. Empty set here from the shotgun. Left hash. Tight end screen. Making some moves. Beanie Jets. I think that's a wide receiver, not a tight end.
That sounds right.
Clock rolling. 10 seconds left. Ja'Curry Brown fires a missile. Gucci LaFleur, the #1 target. He's an underclassman, but nobody's got his athleticism. And that's why he's so trusted by this Miami offense. 1st and goal at the 7, Lou, with 7 seconds.
Mm-hmm. That Gucci's fast.
Miami takes their first time out, wanting to get back to the huddle and really think about this one. Probably only enough time for 2 plays. And that Oregon dropped interception really looming large at this point. Giving second life.
Yeah, they might have 2 shots.
To
You
this
know, I could probably get
possession.
a couple of quick slants or those quick outs, whatever he likes to run.
Let's see what he gets. Curry looking over the middle, delivers over the middle. Wide receiver can't get past the line. Slim Thug with a 7-yard reception. Tackled about a yard short. It's going to be second and goal at the 1 with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, real crucial play coming up.
Offense stays on the field. Play is in. Huddle's broken, and here is the matchup. A lot of timeouts. Let's see if somebody takes one. Hand off to the outside, and Dwayne Cotta Jr. with his second rushing TD of the day. 1 second left on the clock.
Speed.
Maybe enough time for a kickoff return.
Yeah, we'll see. It could be a squib. Could kick it out of the end zone. You know, offense might get a play to down it.
I really appreciated the blocking on that play. They called the right play at the right time, and they blocked it so well that nobody from the interior had a chance to knife through any gaps. And there was nobody around to tackle him. Everybody was looking in the middle. No edge set there. Pooch kick here, going to be picked up by the tight end. Makes ample moves. Brings it to midfield, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Miami, the number 1 team on the road here, up by 7 as they scored on a gutsy play call right before the end of the half. Of course, on a drive that was extended by a missed opportunity for the only turnover of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen Oregon's controlled the clock. Miami's been able to strike when they needed to. And they will receive the kick. That is Miami. So, a chance to put even a little bit more space between themselves and the Ducks.
Not returnable. His foot was on the back of the line.
I think if you're the kicker, that's exactly where you want him to catch it.
Yeah. Works as intended. Two tight end set from under center. Curry Brown motions the guy over. Throws it to him. Should be first down yardage. Gucci LaFleur with a 12-yard pickup.
Nice pass and catch.
He's got 2 catches
Miami.
on the day.
Yeah, looking good. Immediately after the half.
Yeah, they just scored going into the half. Really try to take advantage here to score 14 unanswered, but Oregon's going to have something to say about that. Hand off to Thaddeus Franklin. He doesn't really get started. That's a 0-yard carry there. It's going to be second and 10. They dragged him down in the backfield, but I guess he was able to get one. That's Jeffrey Bosso with the tackle.
Yeah, Franklin's a horse, able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but great pressure by the Oregon defense there.
That's what they're going to need to stack. Slam this door shut. Franklin with 2 carries. That's him deep in the backfield. Behind Jakuri. He drops back 5, takes 2 more steps, delivers to LaFleur on the crossing route. He's going to get hit really big right there, but picks up 7, and now it's manageable. 3rd and 3.
I think that was the cornerback Florence on the tackle.
Quick 3rd down here. Oregon's hoping to force Miami off the field, give their offense back the ball.
And stopping these guys on 3rd down has been incredibly difficult, not just tonight.
Been a while since Mariota had that great ball to Williams on a touchdown throw. 4 wides, but not wide at all. 4 receivers in tight. Curry from under center, drops back, delivers. Gucci LaFleur with a 5-yard reception and moves the first down sticks and new set of downs.
Yeah, really nice play. They need 3, they get 5. Oregon's defense is doing a nice job. You just wonder, the longer this drive goes on, when fatigue will set in for those players.
Offset eye here out of the tight wides. Audibles and hot routes being made everywhere. See if it's window dressing. It's a play fake. They're going deep. Von Moody runs right past him. Had a chance to absolutely tee off on Ja'Cory Brown. And he's so fast, he might have been going for a spot on the field rather than where Ja'Cory Brown was. As it is, the corner route is completed for a big gain. Ball up at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Canes.
Yeah, nice chunk play for the Hurricane offense. Really sniffing that red zone now.
Hand off to Thaddeus Franklin on the counter. Makes a move inside the safety. Picks up a block. That's a 9-yard carry. His best of the day of his 3. Ball to the 12-yard line. 4:20 on the clock.
Yeah, smoke him if you got him.
That's what I always say. Miami really trying to cap this one off. Extend their lead. Ducks need to get stingy. Hand off to Franklin. Von Moody hits him. Then the pursuing tackler, Smith, number 25, tackles him over the line to gain. And that's going to be a new set of downs at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. Deflected
by Eric Smith.
I thought Eric Smith could have grabbed it and gone the other way. Sheesh. That was almost Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
That's what the crowd wanted here.
That's twice now we've seen the Canes escape with what should have been a turnover. Margin of victory real small between the number 2 team and the number 1 team, as both of these teams are absolutely stacked. Big plays by big players, big moments. And here's going to be a delay of game. Crowd making a little bit of noise, liking that one. Going to back him up to the 15 for the 2nd and goal.
Yeah, sometimes you'll take a break any way you can get it.
Shockey Jr. and not Pimpchino in the game. Can hand it off to Thaddeus. He's going to get up to about the 8-yard line. It's an 8-yard carry as it is.
Get you halfway there.
It's going to be a 3rd and goal at the 7. It's a 4.5-minute drive at this point, and it's not done yet. Miami taking the second half kickoff all the way down here inside the 10 for 1st and goal. Ducks resisting them. Trips bunch right from under center. Thaddeus back behind him. Shakuri Brown finds the halfback angle route to Thaddeus Franklin Jr., and he's going to get in for 7.
Yeah, nice route, nice catch. And that's exactly how you cap off a 4-minute drive.
Halfback angle route, a.k.a. the Texas route. $14-point lead with 10 minutes playtime left. Ducks at home, awaiting their second possession, or their first possession of the second half. Kicks all lined up. It's up, end over end, right down the middle, and Carter Jr. is just gonna wave at it. Pick it up at the 25.
Yeah, that's the other Dwayne Carter Jr.
Is that what we're calling him now?
Actually, Miami's
the other one?
might be the other one.
Miami's is the other one?
Yeah, and Michigan's is the other one.
Oh, fuck. We need guys with more names after body parts. Hand off to Patton. Oh, and he sliced it through the defense, reaching the 3rd level and past it all the way up to nearly midfield. Ball should be spotted at the 48. An explosive run right there for Patton. His best on the day.
Yeah, it's a big-time run right when the offense needed it. Looking for a spark. Down 2 scores.
He might be a human coil. It just looked like he was coiling up that whole time, that he did not get a touch. And when he finally did, he just sprung into that play. 2 tights to the right, along with Patton on this right hash. Now they send Taylor in motion to the left. They're going to give it. No. It's going to be a keeper, and Mariota's going to get dropped for a 5-yard loss. Cameron Kitchens with a TFL. Not considered a sack. Has a sack from earlier. So that's a quarterback run. Ball back at the 43.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Given it to the halfback, I suppose.
Kitchens played that
first
nicely.
Down play. Only 2nd down. You got to make up for it now.
Butterfield checks in. Empty back. Oh, delivers it to Mariota. Mariota snags it out of the air and hangs on. Tight coverage. Gets hit. It's going to bring it to 3rd and inches now. Jay Butterfield perfect on the day. 5 for 5. 92 yards.
Yeah. Staying really sharp. Impressive to see him come off the bench, you know. Sometimes it's been a handful of plays or a series between attempts.
Mariota back there under center again. I formation. And Patton going to fight through the run commit to get a first down. The lead play right between the tackles works. Follow the fullback. Got across the line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41. Crowd shows their appreciation for it, as does the Oregon drumline. Shotgun single back, Seven McGee in motion, handoff to Patton. He's going to get stood up after picking up 3. Under a minute now to play in the third.
Yeah, Patton with a tough little inside run. Wonder if we'll see any more motion, or if we'll see anything off of that motion.
Yeah, they're probably trying to get something like they got on that first handoff. Got him all the way to midfield. Butterfield throws to Mariota on the out route. And he was all by himself. They rallied to make the tackle now, but he was out there all alone. He turned upfield, got the first down.
Yeah, doing a real nice job. There was a time Butterfield was the starter here.
Why don't you just tell me who's going to start the game? He hate me now, accumulating 5 tackles. And there's Mariota in the slot again. Butterfield's still in there. 6 for 6 on the day by my count. Butterfield drops back, 5 steps, delivers the ball over the middle, and that's right into the hands of DarkSpecta. Butterfield's first incompletion on the day should have been a pick. But maybe that's why he's a defensive lineman, because he ain't got no hands, coach.
Tragic.
2nd and 10 at the 28 from the right hash. They broke the snap, and Mariota's back there awaiting the shotgun snap. Patton on his left hip. McGee in the right slot. Herbert moves over from right to left. Safety's really, really close. Safety's really, really close. Maybe just showing blitz. 1 second on the play clock. Mariota finds Williams across the middle on a dig route. And that's going to be first down yardage inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. We're going to go no huddle, try to score before the end of the quarter. Or at least see what the defense is in and if they can stay in it. We're set. We're ready to go. Clock's rolling. Mariota making a couple adjustments. They get the snap off. Mariota finds Patton out of the backfield, and they're going to drag him down. Swarmed on him right there. Patton with a 2-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Last quarter of football here between these top 2 teams. User matchup we've all been watching and waiting for. Non-conference, so it's not for all the stakes. But it is for who will be the #1 team in the nation.
Yeah, it's for national supremacy moving forward.
Butterfield gets the call from the left hash on the 2nd and goal play. Delivers over the middle, and he finds Aubrey Graham. Aubrey Graham with a slant route right over the middle. Beat the defense. And that's going to cut into the 2-touchdown lead that the Hurricanes had built. The Ducks slash it right in half. This extra point should bring it to within 7, just as the 4th quarter is getting started.
Yeah, good catch. Graham makes himself known again.
Snap, hold, kick, they're all good. And Butterfield gets to play a little bit of hero after he almost played I don't know what you would call it, the
I mean, he threw
scapegoat,
an incomplete pass, right?
went right into the
Like,
defense's hands. I mean, that was
hmm
almost the most tragic play of the game for the Ducks, but as it is, I mean, the Hurricanes survived it twice, so why can't they? Oh, and this is going to be a kickoff from the speedster, the freshman, Dwayne Carter. Nice coverage by the unit right there. Four of them just converged right there on him, and he's probably maybe up. Yeah, he didn't get to the 20. I thought maybe he met the 20 and spotted the 17. So Miami's going to have to go the long way this time. Probably the longest drive they're going to have to put together for some scoring. But with them having a 7-point lead, all they maybe have to do is 3 and play some defense. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give it right back to the Ducks, which is exactly what the Ducks want. Offset eye, Ja'Cory Brown under center. LaFleur in motion. And he's going to find LaFleur. And Fleur with another short catch. There's going to be no yardage on that one.
good defense.
Absolutely. He had pressure right up the middle right away there, Lou.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ja'Cory Brown made the quick decision to throw it to LaFleur. The speedster couldn't get any positive yardage as the coverage was right on him. Drumline trying to get this crowd behind the defense. Two tight ends and 3 wide receivers. Ja'Cory Brown keeps it, gets moved off of his line as he runs into his own man. Broken tackle, EA Monster right there. Ja'Cory Brown flies down the field for a big first down run.
No, that was that's what's his name, 5.
Oh, that was a direct snap to Dwayne
Mhm.
Carter. Dwayne Carter Jr. So that was a little bit of the wild cane. I don't know what we call it. Thaddeus Franklin there on the right hip now checks in. Ja'Cory Brown out of shotgun, making 2 adjustments, 1 on each side. From the left hash. Play clock's at 7. There's a snap. Thaddeus Brown running off left side. Halfback sweep. Gets 5 yards out of the first down carry. Ball's at the 47. 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, and the task becomes, if you're Oregon, you got to stop this Miami defense, but still not totally just lay down and give up the pass either.
Yeah, Miami's been pretty balanced between the run and pass. They've had some success in the running game, so they haven't had to go away from it. In fact, their passing game has been really, really effective, but their running game has really been crucial in not keeping them one-dimensional. Ja'Cory Brown's averted the interceptions. Quarterback keeper right here. Ja'Cory Brown breaking tackles, body flailing everywhere, every direction possible. Ducks really nailing him around, but it's going to be still positive yardage. Ball at the 49, almost midfield, plus a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 3rd and very manageable.
Ducks with a chance to get the Canes off the field here, although it might be 4 down territory if they can't get them for some sort of tackle for loss, because 1 yard is usually something that the NWO coaches are not unwilling to do. And now it's decision time. That fullback dive didn't get there. They shot the run gap, stopped him for no gain, and at the 48-yard line, we have a 4th and 1. Crowd erupts with electricity as Oregon Ducks really believe that they have a chance to get the Canes off of the field here. Coach Revamp really thinking about what to do here. We haven't gotten the decision yet. The offensive unit's still on the field. We saw a delay a game call earlier. Offense is going to stay out there. 4th and short right here across midfield barely. It's not field goal range, so they're going to risk it for the biscuit. 3-by-1 look. Ja'Cory Brown from under center. Gonna hit the quick comeback route. That might have been the curl or the stop right there. That's first down yardage. Identified the single man-on-man coverage and threw it right at him. Ball at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. 4:29 left on the clock.
Yeah, nice catch. I think that was Brinson on the play.
Coach Revamp showing the confidence with Ja'Cory Brown in the passing game right there. Just go for it on 4th and 1 after the run game was stopped with Brantley, the fullback, on 3rd and 1. We're crushing the line of scrimmage right here. That is Franklin looking for the outside. Makes a move to the inside. Shifty move. Picks up 7 on that play with 4 minutes left. A lot of time left still, Lou. Ball to 24. Going with the power back with that run.
But you know, Miami continues to work on it, and you know, looks like they are in field goal range. You know, can easily make it a 2-possession game. So it does. You know,
Yes.
it gets tighter and tighter.
Yes, any scoring at this point by Miami probably puts the game away without some sort of miracle. Turnover then gets the Ducks back into it. Little over pursue there by Crooks. And Thaddeus Franklin smartly cuts it back inside as he saw that user going to the outside. 1st and 10. First down yardage there for Thaddeus Franklin. Pounding the rock a little bit here. Last couple of plays. Ball at the 18. 3.5 left to play. No timeouts taken yet. 2 tights to the right. Franklin still in there. Ja'Cory in there. Jeremy Shocker Jr. moving out to the right slot. Now back onto the tight end. They're killing this whole clock. Now the wideout joins them. Another out route right there. Gucci LaFleur tries that patented mid move. Number 14 doesn't want to hear any of it at all. Terrell just absolutely mops him. Great tackle by that young man. We've seen so many corners get beat on that, Lou.
Yeah, he's got all the speed in the world too. If he gets that spin off.
From the left hash, you got Trips out there to the right. LaFleur to the left. Franklin on the left hip of Ja'Cory Brown. A lot of Ducks right here at the line of scrimmage. And Ja'Cory Brown is going to walk into the end zone on the read option. Everybody followed Thaddeus Franklin. Nobody was there on the outside. Uncontested into the end zone. Miami goes up by a commanding 14-point lead with 3 minutes left. Well, under 3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, nice job. Use the quarterback's athleticism.
Williams brings it way out from deep. Blocker blocked his man right into Williams. Slows down Williams severely, and even hampered, he still gets a great return. Must have been about 37 yards on the return. Maybe 39 yards. He had that way deep. Under 2 to play. From the left hash, all 3 timeouts for Oregon. Miami showing blitz once again. Butterfield at QB. Gets the pass protection he needs. Takes an extra step in the deep drop back. Throws it across the middle to Mariota. And that's going to be complete for a short first down play. Good enough to make the clock stop temporarily with 2:45 left. Butterfield's got him all set up again. Clock beginning to roll. Mariota looking over at the sideline and the wristband. Making adjustments, getting everybody set. Throws it off to the right flank, and Mariota Jr. is going to be dropped for a 1-yard gain. And It's going to force Oregon to take a timeout there with 2:30 left on the clock. They want to go back to the huddle, get this dialed up right. Ball near midfield. Don't have too far to go to get one of these scores. Thanks to the good return.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Trips right. Miami showing blitz again. Mariota dropping back 7. No, 10. Delivers a ball into double coverage where Patton was going. Safety came over there so fast. Made up so much yardage. Number
that's
26.
the critical play
That's Sean
Miami's
Taylor.
been looking for.
I think that's a big play right there by Sean Taylor Jr. Absolute unit for the Canes. Slams the door shut there on the Ducks. 2.5 left to play here. We're likely to see Miami run the clock out. Drain all of Oregon's timeouts. That's exactly what we're going to see with Thaddeus Franklin. Oregon takes their first timeout with 2:21 left. It's a 4-yard loss as Oregon was really in the backfield.
This Oregon defense not giving up just yet.
Trying to force a turnover at this point. If Miami's game plan is to run out the clock, forcing a turnover is the best thing that the Ducks can do. Trips left. Franklin on that side as well. Chikuri from the shotgun motions the guy over to right. Counter run by Franklin. He gets pinballed off of his own offensive lineman's asses. Gets a yard out of it. After being pinballed, it really slowed him down. Couldn't really find the angles right there.
Nice job to get a positive run out of that.
Ducks take their final timeout with 3rd and 13. Miami really facing a 3rd and long right here. Chikuri Brown been pretty confident in the passing game, especially stuck in that pass, that touchdown right before half. It's a sneaky little 7-point score right there. It kind of made this one a 14-point game. User tackle for loss right there. Oregon does their job. Likely won't see a 4th down go here. Probably going to take as much time off the clock as possible and kick a punt. But you never know. We do see the punt unit on the field with 3 timeouts. They can do whatever they want. Take this one all the way down, take a timeout, take a flag, kick it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see the first timeout taken. Oh, it's a flag. So they're giving free yardage away here. Backs them up to the 25. Punt unit still out there on this 4th and 18 now.
Yeah, crafty revamp was hoping this was like a Vrabel Belichick thing.
The hidden rules.
Mm-hmm.
Angled out of bounds, so it's not going to be returned. Smart play there by the field goal unit and Coach Revamp. Not going to get beat by a big return. Kicks it all the way back to the 30. So the Ducks going to have to charge uphill once again and do it even faster with no timeouts. Then get lucky on an onside kick. Tall task against the number 1 team, but when you're the number 2 team, it's possible.
And you're at home, and it's a sunny day, partly cloudy.
And as you all know, stick around after the game. We have post-game coaches interviews by both coaches. Butterfield delivers over the middle to Mariota Jr. Excellent first down right there, taking it to nearly midfield. Ball's going to be at the 45. Clock is at 1:23 as it's reset. Miami showing blitz again. Mariota Jr. is the target once again, taking a couple hits, but getting the slant yardage he needed as the sticks move again. Clock stopped at 1:19.
Yeah, very important to keep it moving.
Finding Mariota again. Crazy animation, still honoring the forward momentum, though. Calling it a first down, and that's crucial because the clock is now stopped at 1:10. Over here on the right hash.
I feel like we've seen that play go either way many times.
Yes.
Or that call, rather.
Minute left on the fourth quarter clock. Butterfield dropping back over the middle. Mariota again. Takes it to about the 21. He's starting to get up a little bit slow. What's the clock stoppage right there? Is that a Miami timeout?
Yeah, it must be. Want to get a different defense on the field or something. Just help out the Ducks once in a while.
Crossing route to Williams, going to bring it within the 3. Clock stops with 51. Patton getting all turned around. Halfback swing route. It's like a magnet to the sideline. He tried to fight it by going around the other way. Didn't work, and that's going to cost him about 20 seconds. Mariota throwing an unbelievably dot pass to Herbert. Tight end. Back of the end zone. Brings it within 8 with an extra point coming up. 28 seconds on the clock. Oregon's hope still alive. They're all set up for the extra point. Kick is up and good.
As long as this inevitable onside kick goes their way, they're in great shape, right?
No chance for that one. I think he tried to get the animation where he hits off the guy's chest plate, shoulder pad, or face mask or something, and then goes right back into the offense's hands. But Miami recovers that one, and they're going to be your winning team here. Nothing's going to stop them from kneeling it in this victory formation. It taking sole responsibility of undisputed first team, number 1 team in the nation in the NWO.
Yeah. This isn't IRL Miami.
Right.
And he ends the game.
This Miami coach knows how to coach.
A fantastic game.
Yeah, and that should do it, folks. Nothing can stop that clock from expiring. 7-point difference in this game. Hey, Coach Revamp.
What's up, pimps?
Hey, man, I got 2 plays that I want you to walk me through, man. And I'll give you the floor. Number 1 play is that play right before halftime, where instead of kicking it for 3, you scored a touchdown. You got out of that with a crucial 7 which was the difference in the end of this game, man. Walk me through that decision.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game with Jimmy, it literally came down to 7 points. He missed a field goal, which I was fortunate. I mean, we've had that once before when we played. A field goal came into effect and shit. And it's just one of those things. I went for it on 4th down late in the game, and that's one of those decisions. I had the lead by 7. And I think that's just the respect I have for Jimmy as a coach. Like, I can't let that man have any kind of edge, any kind of extra possession. Like I need to come out with something every possession.
Oh man, so you stole my second question. So my first question was to walk me through the decision to go for the touchdown with, I think it was like 3 seconds left in the first half, and then take me through the decision in the second half. At the end of that fourth, it was 3rd and goal. You gave it to the fullback on the dive. He got stuffed. They shot the gap. He got stuffed. And at 4th down, you trusted your quarterback in the air on the out route. Ja'Cory Brown showing you something where he's got your trust now?
Yeah, I mean, this kid's been looking pretty good so far. I think most of the time he's had any kind of errors or issues, mistakes, it's me on the sticks throwing it in the coverage or at the wrong times. So I'm actually surprised at how well he's throwing the ball. I was kind of skeptical about that coming into the season. We have another guy that's got a little bit of stronger arm, Garcia. Not as accurate though, but he's got a way stronger arm, and we were kind of thinking about going with him, but he's super slow. So we just figured we give Ja'Cory a shot, see what he can provide, and I think he's just versatile enough to be able to, keep our offense going.
All right, well, Coach, here's Lou.
Yeah, great job tonight, Coach. Fantastic win. There's not really a lot of questions I have, other than, like, how can I learn to do what I just saw you guys do?
Man.
I think next week you got Wisconsin and Bruso. Any ripples we need to look out for with them?
I mean, obviously that's going to be another slobber knocker. I mean, that's one of those games every single year I end up with a headache at the end of it. This is a game right here. I ended up getting a headache by the end of it. It's just one of those chess matches where it's like every single play matters. You fuck up once, that could be detrimental. You fuck up twice, it's like, damn, brother, you really shooting yourself in the foot. You fuck up 3 times, you're really just like, all right, man, you ain't trying to fucking win this game. And, against Bruso, that's kind of how it went last year. I was fucking up early. I felt like I had to dig myself out of a hole. And we ended up getting the win. We're going to Wisconsin once again. It's like our 5th time in a row. But, hey, it is what it is. It's going to be a slobber knocker, man. Our defense got to tighten up, though. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, best of luck. Great job tonight. Go celebrate with your team and get rid of that headache.
Man, I appreciate it, man. That's just one of those chess matches, man. Like you said, how do you do it? It's when you're playing against some of the nastiest pimps you're going to find on NCAA every week, you're only going to keep getting better and better and better. And you know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it just comes with playing against some of the nastiest pimps, But I appreciate y'all.
Our pleasure. Let's get Jimmy 2 blunts in.
What's up, boys?
Jimmy played really, really well, man. I mean, a couple plays stand out to me. Not gonna fault anything that you did. There was one tragic play that happened super early where Ja'Cory Brown threw a monstrous touchdown on the left side to the halfback. Is this it right here? You knew where I was going, huh, Jimmy? I didn't even know you were queuing this up. What happened here, man? This is the most tragic thing I saw all night.
Not really sure what this D-back was doing. Supposed to be running a deep zone.
That is not a deep zone. Jesus.
So
The other
yeah,
guy, man.
tragic.
I mean, he had maybe the most separation of anybody on the field today. That stood out to me
Yeah.
because that's that freshman halfback that, only sees the field in some duty, kind of like half duty. Other than that, how did the game go for you, man? What do you gotta learn from this, man? What's your next step to
Um,
get over the top? Because revamp's the top, right?
yeah, he is. He is. He called a like almost flawless game tonight. Made the appropriate adjustments, got his guys where they needed to be all the time. He's a tough ask every time. Defensively, we just couldn't stop them. I'm pretty sure they scored damn near every time they touched the ball. So that was the toughest part. We threw the ball really well, didn't run the ball well, but hey, you take what they give you.
Jimmy, you played a great game. I know what you're saying as far as the chess match goes. He really is on his P's and
Mhm.
Q's with the calls and everything like that. Looked like you could have slammed the door shut on one of these plays. Could have had a interception there in the end zone, but that's just the way the game plays, man. It's a really really close one, man, and it's a non-conference matchup. I think you're going to be able to be, good for the rest of the season. You got a hell of a squad here, and you're figuring out how all the new guys play well with the old guys, and I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. Anything else you got to say, man? I mean, it's pretty much a
Mhm.
slobber knocker of a game.
Yeah, it's a good game, revamp. Good call, guys. Appreciate you. It was fun. It always is. Super sweaty though.
Yeah, Lou, you got anything for Coach?
Uh, Great effort tonight. Moving on to next week, you've got Iowa, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Any special plans? Um, Stocking up on corn?
Yeah,
What's the deal?
going back home and see the family should be a good time. Got a bunch of tickets to give out. So we've had this one circled. They've had our number for a couple of years, so we'll see what happens. It should be fun. We play each other pretty well most of the time.
All right, well, I look forward to it, and we'll catch you then. Good luck.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Lou, we had a really, really good matchup. This is a down to the wire fucking game. Both quarterbacks super, super efficient. Not a lot of incomplete passes. Great defense, hard nosed running game. I mean, the special teams were outstanding. No freebies given away whatsoever. I mean, this is just the kind of matchup that you want to have when you have a number one and a number two. So thanks for sharing the
Mm-hmm.
booth with me, man. Think we got another
Been a
matchup
pleasure.
tomorrow night, right?
Yes, final one of this week is Iowa and Oklahoma State tomorrow night, 7 Central. So
Friday
catch
Night
everybody
Lights.
then.
Yeah, man, that one's gonna be a banger too. So Friday Night Lights. Thanks for giving us the rundown on that one, Iowa, OK State, and we'll see everyone then, man. Thanks, everybody.